let's actually walk through the timeline for what actually happened here, though. And that kind of begins over the weekend. And UST dips slightly below peg. Twitter personality Do Kwon seems very calm and collected. Do Kwon in person talking to the Terra team as this is starting to unfold. What's happening on that day?
So I was in Singapore. I wake up in the morning, and then I think the curve pool was imbalanced because somebody had done like a very large trade. So I think the initial trade was like $84 million, and then collectively it had built up to like a few hundred million. But then like the sentiment on Twitter started to get worse, and then there started to be more people that were trading against the curve pools. So the amount of sell pressure that we were seeing, started to get worse and worse. So we started to put together a $2 billion round, like in the middle of the night, and the news leaked. Once the news leaked, we started to see massive shorts pile up against Luna. So the value of the tokens that we were ready to sell just basically got decimated.
When the deal didn't come through, what was the situation in the war room at that point?
When I was trying to do the round, it wasn't so much that I thought like the peg would be irrecoverable. So like you got to understand, like I've been through multiple of these crises before, and then the peg always recovered.
At what point did the discussions in the war room shift from, all right, look, we tried everything, didn't pan out?
So when I went into like a mini state of shock, I think I didn't notice, but I think people started to like get up and get some sleep, because for the past few days, like most people in those places just hadn't been sleeping at all.
Yeah, how much sleep did you get during that whole week?
For like 8 days, I don't think I slept at all.
You pulled 8 straight all-nighters?
So 7 nights, and then I think I had 1 burrito throughout the entire time.
A burrito?
1 burrito, half a burrito. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I just didn't notice the passage of time. So like even now, if you were to ask me what happened during the day, what happened at night, I just wouldn't be able to tell, because I just, I barely got up and was, like it was just like all a blur.
It was dark.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a dark, the Terra community boards, there were talks of suicide and people who had lost life savings. My co-founder had a family friend who killed himself too. It was just, there's a lot of stories like that.
Right.
I mean, what do you tell the people that were impacted by this?
Yeah, so after the chain halted, I spent a couple of days calling a lot of the people that I'd personally talked to in the Terra community. The calls were rough.